Hi everybody, Paul Burton here from P&B Automotive. We're going to start a new adventure. We're going to be putting in a Si-Tex SP-110 FV-1 autopilot in the 1986 Sea Ray 270 Sundancer. She's 27 foot long, 10 foot wide. He does a lot of trolling in Saginaw Bay, so this should be a real nice addition for him. This is the control head here. We have to drill a hole in the dash to mount this flush, and we have a compass that hooks to this that goes towards the front of the boat. And then we have a drive that goes of course on the back side that controls the steering. There'll be wiring from this back to the drive and from the compass back to the control head unit. So follow along, it should be fun. This is the drive unit made by Octopus. It's the MDRESYSB. It's for Mercruisers that are 93 and down. We'll get it out of the box and see what it looks like. So we got a big cable that hooks to the drive. Here's the drive unit here. And we got it here in the bag. We got attachments to the existing steering. And we got a bracket. And of course instructions. So we'll see how that goes when we get that put together. Okay, there's your drive. We're going to mount it right there. Of course, we haven't hooked up any of the wires yet. Yeah, when we get it mounted in there, we'll show you a good video of it. Okay, we're going to show you how to put this tube on. It just slides over. Tighten the nut up. And then he'll clamp it down. Make sure you put this to where you can get to it. You're not going to hit a hose. Show them what the clamps look like. Right, there's the two clamps that clamp it to the original steering cable housing. This is, and then that piece there goes on the end of the cable and replaces the clevis rod that goes through there. So that slides on. Got bolt this to the back. Of course, the nut goes on next. Then he just slides it through, and there's a clip that's on there already, hanging by a stainless steel cable. So if something happened, you could still take it off. There you go, and it just clips in the back. Okay, we're going to put the clamps on now. Or my son is anyway, not me. I'm going to hold this camera. I get the hard job. Hard job. Those clamps are going on the green dot, is that right?
Yep.
There's 3 dots So this is kind of universal. It hooks up the 3 different styles of out drives. Come to the conclusion that you just gotta put it where you can. Where it fits, right? Exactly. So we got the left one in there, holding on. Get them all started and tighten them down. What do I do? Get that to come backwards. Oh, it's a stud. I see. I need a little more length to get it started ready. Get in your way. Well, that about does it back here. Just got to tighten that big nut up. You don't want this coming loose. Yeah, I don't want that coming loose. Okay, all I gotta do is grease it. So there's the finished product. Pretty bright out here. So what you do is you feed that cable through there. It's kind of hard to see. Take that nut off right there. Take that nut off. Got a retainer in here to keep this from coming back out. So you got to get it slid in a certain amount. The nut goes on it, and that keeps that cable from moving, coming out of there. All right, and there's another, this, and that tube goes on there to cover up that greasy thing. Turn that up just a little bit so they can see that. There we go. It's called a spent cable or spent cable spitter. Yeah. So the cable doesn't get water and stuff all over. So that's as far as the cable goes out, is that tube right there. Yep. Well, supposed to be. Supposedly. It's only supposed to move like 4 inches, 5 inches, something like that. Doesn't move much. Alright, put the nut on that. This is going to mount. Mount that down yonder someplace.
Roughly about just like that.
Spot. Yeah, it looks pretty good. There's no kink in the cable. Yeah, that looks good. So we got to run. We get that mounted, then we got to do a bunch of wiring. Get all that hooked up. 4 wires. Of course, you're gonna have to take all these panels off to get all these wires in here. Okay, we got that mounted, all nice and pretty. Now we got to run the wires from the drive up to the autopilot system. We're getting ready to put in the rudder piece right now. That will tell the autopilot where the rudder is. It just slides in 2 screws and hook up 4 wires. Alright, I'll show you where we're putting the autopilot. We got a hole. We got a hole drilled there. And that's where the autopilot will sit. We're going to run a power in the ground. Run the rudder wires up, which is 4 little wires. And then we have to run the main wires up for the mechanical unit. It's a little tight, especially run them down in the engine compartment. Well, this is picking it up. Okay, we're up at the control panel. These wires here are for the rudder feedback. Now what we've done is put that in a coax cable that goes all the way back to the back, because they only give you 6 feet of cable, so there's no way you can reach it on this Sea Ray. Put a fuse in for the power, and this is the back side of it. Whoops! So you got one that goes to the compass, one goes to rudder feedback, and the other is your power and going back to the back, and I'll show you those connections here in a second. Okay, this is the other end of that extension for the rudder reference. We'll tape all that up when we get done here. And then these are the wires for the motor. Now these are a little bit confusing. The white will go to red, which is 12-volt power, up at the unit to a fuse. The black goes to black. The red goes to the white, back to the motor, and then the green goes to green. We use an extension cord to go up to the front because, like I said, the cables are only 6 foot, and we got a lot farther than 6 foot to travel. So we'll tape these up, and we've already got everything hooked up, so we're going to do a test here in a few and see how it works out. Thanks. So we ran the wires down through here, all the way down and under, and this is where our compass is. We want to make sure that our compass and our autopilot are running the same coordinates. So right now we're running up east about 95. Autopilot's running 89. Now there is a course correction that we can make, but we're going to make sure that everything's correct once we get it out on the water. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we started it up. It goes through a self-test, and it's showing 89 degrees on the compass. So let's go ahead and move it to the left. Excellent. Okay, let's move it to the right. Excellent. All right. That looks good. Looks like we got everything going. Well, we got the dash all put together. Everything's all wrapped up. Seems to work fine. Still got to put it in the water, do some more testing. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. We always enjoy doing these videos for you. You have a great day. Be safe on the water. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.